Pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you very much. I'll call the meeting to order for the Green Island Power Authority. And could we have the roll call, please?
Chairperson McNulty Ryan.
Present.
Vice Chairperson Perfetti.
Present.
Trustee Domeno.
Present.
Trustee Coca.
Present.
Attorney Legnar.
Present.
Kristen Swinton, CEO.
Present.
Madeline Paternandy, CFO.
Present.
All present and accounted for. We have nothing for public forum. Next on the agenda is the approval of minutes from our last meeting on April 17th. Everyone has a copy. Does anyone have any corrections? If not, can I have a motion to approve the minutes?
Make the motion.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? And it's carried. Next is communications. We have one.
It's a letter addressed to Chairperson/Mayor Ellen McNulty Ryan. It has been an honor and a privilege to serve as a board member for the Village of Green Island Planning Board and as a board member for the Green Island Power Authority. Due to a recent relocation, I feel it is best to offer my resignation from both board positions. I would like to thank you for putting your trust in me to serve and represent the citizens of Green Island as a board member of the Planning Board and the Power Authority. Respectfully submitted, Robert Bourgeois.
Thank you. Ordered and filed. Bob and Tara moved out of Green Island, so that puts us in a position where, you know, he has to resign. So could I have a motion to accept his resignation?
I'll make a motion.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? And it's carried. Next is the approval of claims. Everyone has a copy. Does anyone have any questions?
Nope.
If not, could I have a motion to pay the bills?
Make the motion.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And it's carried. Next is the submittal of the monthly report by the CFO. Everyone has a copy, and Madeline's eager to answer any questions.
No, we're clear.
If not, could I have a motion to accept the monthly report from the CFO?
I'll make the motion.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And it's carried. Next is consideration of adjustments as presented in this kind of lengthy packet here. Kristen, do you want to comment?
Well, you all know we're using a new collection agency, so this is getting a lot of those people into it. The rest are the regular write-offs for people under $40.
Mm-hmm. Good.
Does anyone have any questions?
No, I had some, but she answered them earlier. You guys answered them earlier.
All right, could I have a motion to make the adjustments?
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And it's carried. Next is consideration of the renewals for the 2023 transmission congestion contracts. That's why we call them TCCs. It's easier to say. Kristen, you want to comment on that?
This is something that we do every year. We're offered 3 TCCs to purchase. The price is going up about 3 times as much, Madeline? I mean, it's a lot.
Yeah.
The New York Power Authority has offered to help us figure out if this is worth purchasing all of them. A lot of the other munis are only going to purchase like half of what they used to. So we're just trying to analyze it and see. So worst case scenario, we buy the 3 like we used to, or it might be less.
And the total cost of the 3 is about $208,000, a little less. So if we can buy half, that would be a significant savings, or even 2/3.
And just refresh everybody what TCCs are.
It's kind of like an insurance policy against congestion charges. So I don't know.
To ensure that we get our allocation of power that we would need for the village.
So if we were to buy power when it was under high demand, we would possibly have to pay more? Is that what that?
Right.
Yeah, okay. I got it.
Yes, but how they price them, they're basing them off of the prices for congestion, what they expected to be congestion last December, and it never happened.
Okay.
But they're still basing the prices on that,
On
what
that
they
same.
thought was going to be a huge charge. So the New York Power Authority is going to help us figure out if we hadn't had the TCCs, what would we have paid in congestion charges to see if
Gotcha.
this is worth purchasing all of them.
Right, all right.
Any other questions? If not, could I have a motion to we're gonna get some advice on it, but, to renew the, 2023 TCC contract.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And it's carried. Next is consideration of adopting a resolution for the Green Island Power Authority to become a full requirement customer of the New York Power Authority. You're on again, Kristen.
We had talked about this before. Now we get half of our power from the New York Power Authority. The other half we purchase on the day-ahead market from the ISO. The New York Power Authority has offered for us to become a full requirement customer of theirs, so we would get all of our power from them. It would be the same price as what we pay the ISO. The biggest benefit is that the PSC would no longer regulate us, the New York Power Authority would regulate us. So it wouldn't cost us anything different, but then we also have access to their attorneys, their engineers, a lot of other things, and they would regulate us, and their rules are different than the PSCs. So a lot of the people that we've had to keep on, that's why that collection list is so large, we wouldn't have to follow those same rules anymore, so. We're excited about it.
Yeah.
Heather and Lynn are very excited about it. There's other benefits. Now we pay the ISO weekly for half of the power that we purchase. Now we would just get one bill at the end of the month from the New York Power Authority.
And the ISO could be anybody that's offering power at a price that you want, or?
Well, we wouldn't use the ISO anymore.
Right, but I mean, right now, the ISO is just like a
They
independent.
purchase all the power for us.
Okay.
Well, half of our power.
And then we also pay someone to schedule our power every month, and that's $3,500 a month. So we would no longer need to pay him, so we would save over 40 grand a year just on that cost, because the New York Power Authority would do that on our behalf.
Yeah. And there were a couple other things, the Rex and Zex that we pay.
Right.
The Power Authority would pick up part of that. We wouldn't have to pay that anymore. They don't pass that charge along, which the ISO does. So.
And plus just having their expertise available to us for
Yeah.
situations.
They'll
is-
help with IT
Especially,
stuff.
yeah.
They help with anything that you need help with.
And
Sounds-
dealing with delinquent customers. We won't
Sounds
have
very
to
beneficial then.
be handcuffed.
Yeah, you actually got this at a conference, didn't you?
Talking to them,
Yeah.
yes. Well, and the other big thing is the ISO requires us to give them collateral. So we have about $200,000 in collateral with them. The New York Power Authority wouldn't require that, so we would get that money back too.
Sounds like a win-win-win.
Mm.
We've talked to all the other munis that are full requirements customers, and they say it's wonderful.
Good,
So,
sounds good. Does anyone have any more questions? If not, could I ask for a resolution to adopt the resolution for the Green Island Power Authority to become full requirement customer to the New York Power Authority?
I'll make a motion.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
and I
Opposed?
just want to add, they're looking for July 1st for that
Okay.
to start.
Okay, next is consideration of the monthly recap submitted by the GIPA and DPW crews. Everyone has a copy of that. Can I have a motion to accept?
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That's carried. Do we have any other business? If not, our next meeting is Monday, June 19th at 6 p.m. Could I have a motion to adjourn?
I'll make the motion.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That's carried. That's one of the longest meetings we've
Yeah.
had.